we're here now. The game versus the Broncos. What I'm going to be looking for is if Lance can show something, right, to raise that floor, right? We saw a rough outing against the Raiders, and the main thing I want to see is, can he improve, right? The national narrative, if he does improve, like I said earlier, is that he's going, oh, you don't know what you're going to get out of him out of which week, right? I don't think Purdy's probably going to play against the Broncos, maybe a drive or two, if that, but I don't think it's currently in the plans right now. I think the plan, you know what? Actually, I think Shanahan said that Darnold's going to start the first half. And I think Darnold might get the entire first half, which I think in the last video I said that's going to happen. That was going to happen no matter what Trey Lance did. I don't think Trey Lance got a demotion, demoted to quarterback 3. I think that Shanahan has showed all training camp is that he had this plan for the way that he's going to sub in Darnold and Lance. They've been pretty even on their reps. So if Lance got the first nod in the first game, Darnold's going to get the first nod in the second game, right? One thing I would love to see, because there's more film of Sam Darnold out there. And there's still part of me that's holding out hope that Trey Lance can work out. I don't know if it'll ever happen for the Niners, but he needs the reps now. If Darnold shows you what you want to see, Kyle, early on in the in Sunday or Saturday's game, if he shows you early on what you want to see, put Lance in there. He really needs to play. And honestly, maybe give Darnold a full quarter, and then you see what you want. Just put Lance in, and Lance could maybe play 2 quarters and a half, and then you get Brandon Allen towards the end of the game. But Lance needs that experience. It's pretty clear that he got better as the game went along, right? He needs reps. This is your opportunity to give him those reps. Unless you don't plan on keeping him, then you're wasting Sam Darnold's time, because you're not doing a very good job of pumping up Trey's trade value if you're not planning on keeping him. Or if you're planning on cutting him, just fucking cut him already, right? Let him be free, right? If that's your plan. Obviously, I'll be pissed off if they cut Lance, right? I'm a Lance guy. But let him play. See what you got. We haven't had much opportunity these past several years to see what Lance has. Still, to this day, has not started and finished back-to-back games since 2019. Still to this day. He's not going to do, he didn't do it on Sunday because that was the plan. And he's not going to do it this upcoming Saturday. And Shanahan even said he would have loved to see more reps out of Lance. So first off, I want to address that. Kyle, I don't know who the fuck you think is calling the shots, but it's you, dude. You literally have that power to put him back out there, right? And instead, Brandon Allen, who's probably not going to make the team, got reps. But I understand the plan was to give Darnold, the start in the second half. He saw what he wanted to see, and then, Brandon Allen, fine. And then it's not going to be good for Lance to have that big of a break in between when he last played. I understand that. But as soon as Darnold is done on Saturday, let Lance go for his, let him play. Just please. If not for Lance, do it for me, Kyle. I have been dying to see this kid play for 3 years. Well, 2 years, right? 2 years and some change. But, yeah. Just put him on the field. Other things that I want to see. I want to see Jake Moody improve. I would like to see the run defense be way better, right? I think Javonte Williams might play.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
So if Javonte Williams plays, you've got a running back that is or was in the past explosive. So make him look bad. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff up those holes. Javon Kinlaw, you have to work on that. Yeah, pause. You got to work on that pad level. So other than that, I want to see the defense vastly improve. This is a good opportunity for Steve Wilkes to let us fans know that we don't have anything to worry about because last week was a bad week out of the 49ers.
I think what I'd like to see out of the Niners is more intensity and more ferocity, more drive to beat the other team.
Okay, but you say that, and apparently day 2 of the joint practices with the Raiders, the Niners apparently came out with high intensity. Yeah. Now, granted, they still got their ass whooped, but they just, I don't know if Wilkes needs to make an adjustment, but I would say this problem wasn't here before Wilkes, and I wonder if the players just kind of have to adjust to the defensive coordinator being up in the booth rather than on the field.
Well, I think it's not just the defense. I think it's the offense too. Like, I think the offensive line needs to play better,
Oh, absolutely. And let me get to them.
Yeah.
The offensive line improved as the game went along. I think they might have made a couple substitutions in there, but I want to see them build off of that. And definitely don't start the way that you did. Right? Because you're going to make Sam Darnold look bad. And then, there will be a section of the fan base that'll take victory laps off of that. I think nobody wins in that perspective. You want to have great quarterbacks, right? All of them.